वंदी उजामि जय नित्य मुक्ते वंदामि इच्छामि खमा समनो वंदी उजामि जय नित्य मुक्ते वंदामि इच्छकार सोराई सुख तप शरीर निराबाध सुख संयम यात्रा निर्वाह छोजी स्वामी साता छेजी
दे गुरु गोसाई हाँ
पाठ पाणी न लाभ दे जोजी इच्छामि खमा समनो वंदी उजामि जय नित्य मुक्ते वंदामि इच्छा करेना संदिसो भगवान अभूत्योमी अभिंतर रायम खामेउ
हाँ
इच्छाम खामे मी रायम जंकिंची अपत्यम परपत्यम भत्ते पाणे गिड़िये व्यावच्चे आलावे सल्लावे उच्चास અને સમાસ અને અંતર ભાષાએ ઉગરી ભાષાએ જંકિંચી મધ્ય વિનય પરિહિનમ સુહુવા વાયરંબા સુબ્બે જાણમ અહમ ન જાણામી તસ્મિચ્છામિ દુક્રમ
ધર્મલાભ
ધન્યવાદ इच्छामि खमा समनो वंद्यो जानी जाय नित्य मुक्ते वंदामि इच्छा कारणा संदिसो भगवान वायना संदिसो
शांति
इच्छामि खमा समनो वंद्यो जानी जाय नित्य मुक्ते वंदामि इच्छा कारणा संदिसो भगवान वायना लेशु
ले जो
इच्छामि खमा समनो वंद्यो जानी जाय नित्य मुक्ते वंदामि इचकारी भगवान पसाय करी वायना प्रसाद करावसो जी
नमो हरिहंताणं नमो सिद्धाणं नमो आयर्याणं नमो वज्रायणं नमो लोहे सर्वसाहुणम् एषु पञ्च नमोकारो सर्वपावपणासनो मङ्गलाणं च सर्वेसिं परमं न वै मङ्गलम् जय जगजीव जोड़ी वेयाणो जगगुरु जगानंदो जगनाहो जगबंधु जय जगप्रिया महोदय जय सुयाण प्रभु तीर्थयराणम अपचिमो जय जय गुरुलोगाणम जय महप्पा महावीर वंदे मायसं महाभागं महावीरं महामणिम् अमर नरराय मह्यं चरमतीर्थहरं विमसते सर्वारिष्टप्रणाशाय सर्वाभीष्टार्थदायिने सर्वलब्धिनिधानाय श्री गौतम स्वामिने नमः श्री सुधर्मा स्वामिने नमः अज्ञानतिमिरान्धानां ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया नेत्रमुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। धर्मलाभ बहुत बहुत आशीर्वाद।
पटेल वंदामी साहब जी।
धर्मलाभ। Nowadays, in the whole world, the pandemic of the corona and COVID-19. So we must learn first what the corona is, what type of this virus is, and this virus, how enters in the human body. In human body, either it enters from the nose or from the mouth. So what is our digestion system and what is our respiratory system? So these are the two basic main system in the male and female. It's a common and same in everyone. Now the basic question is this: how to increase the respiratory system? And for the respiratory system, the lungs are the important organ. How the lungs, each and every person, the male and female, both have the lungs, and both the stomach and liver and digestion system both are the same. So this type of the two lungs. Now this is the virus, which is the poisonous bacteria. It calls as a virus. According to the virological study, so this virus is more poisonous. Now see that this virus enters through the nose, it goes in the air pipe, it first stands in the throat area, and if there is a cough, collectively the mucus portion, it will enter in that. And after 2-3 days, it enters in the lungs portion. In the lungs, you see, it is just joined with the cough area, and then it becomes a multiple growth. Then this type of virus, it grows in the cuff formation and then it blockage create in the lungs area. So people are unable to take the maximum oxygen. So very first of this, no doubt each and every person requires the oxygen. But to store the oxygen in the lungs, if we have that much capacity in this, then you can store in this. If your oxygen will come in the lungs, it will store in that, then it will supply to the heart. Then heart will pump, and due to the pumping of heart, the blood will circulate in the whole body. So basic organ is lungs. I am just explaining the anatomical subject of the both the thing, the digestive system and another of the respiratory system. See that this is the tooth system here. The one, so this is the digestive system. This is the digestive system. Whatever we are eating the food, this is mouth. This is food pipe. Due to this food pipe, it enters in our stomach. Whatever we are eating, it is already collecting in this whole area of the stomach. And this is liver. And this liver produces the acid. So if the virus will come in your stomach, you see, the liver, due to the liver, it will be just burn out. It will be finished. Now see, this is the lungs here, you see. This is windpipe. Now I want to explain here, this is the two lungs and how it becomes. So this this is the windpipe, it comes and then it divide in the two portions. So it goes in the left lungs and it goes again to the right lungs. So here, this is the throat portion. So in this throat portion, the cough you will clot here, you see. And this cough is clotted here. Just it is the sinus portion beside the nose, you see. Then it comes to the here in the throat portion. And throat portion, it cough is always collecting every day because it is coming through this food pipe and to the nostril area. So this area which is coronally sinus area, so it may be collected, there are some mucus and the cough in that area. So again you will see. Now I'm talking about these lungs. These are the ribs in the lungs, outside the bones, the ribs you see. And these lungs having that type of flexibility. Suppose the person, just like the Elsa Didi, she is sitting like now. Now, if she is sitting like this, the lungs will not expand, it will reduce. If you will stay the straight position, the spinal cord will be straight and tight, then lungs will be expanded. Now, the capacity of both the lungs, how much oxygen we can just store in the lungs. But the first question is this, how much oxygen in atmosphere? Because of the pollution, high level of pollution, only the 0.4% oxygen is available in this atmosphere. No doubt it is available, but how much we are taking, that is more important. If you are taking the maximum, then your lungs will be fulfilled with that. Then it will go to the heart, you see. But if you are not taking the maximum, then what will happen, you see? When we are breathing, you see, our breathing, inhaling and exhaling is very small, you see. See, if you want to take the measurement of this, I am breathing the common and the normal breathing, it goes inside, it comes outside. It goes inside, it comes outside. Inhaling and exhaling. So the lungs will not expand. Lungs, it is not fulfilled with the whole capacity of the lungs. Lungs capacity is too much, no doubt. But your taking of the oxygen, it is very few in that. Then what can we do? With such types of exercises, which calls as a lungs expansion exercise. So if you can do this type of exercise, numbers of exercise, and with that, if you can just fulfill the maximum oxygen, then it will goes in the blood, then heart will pump, then the circulation will well, then the temperature become normal, then the virus will not harm you. This is preventive medicine system. So first of all, this is compulsory. So what should we do? Number one, what type of food you are taking, then due to that, this type of cough should not increase. Commonly, all the people, those who are eating the wheat and rice, dairy products and the sugar, it creates the cough more and more. And the cough will increase. And sometime in this cosmopolitan city, where is the very high density of the population, then there is no oxygen in that area, no purification of that, allergic system, other people's, they will have cough and cold, they will throw everywhere, then the bacteria will grow and this bacteria will come in the atmosphere and it will you, some of the people, those who are suffering from the allergic condition, and when the season will change. Now Corona, this is the peak period, you see. Why it is in this period? Because of the changing of the season. In March or between the March, if the winter is totally finished and summer will start, the same time that the cough which is already stored in your lungs and the body, it will comes out, you see. Due to the heat, it will come again out. The summer season start, you see. My advice is this, please avoid these all the things which create the cough, which increase the cough. The wheat, it increase the cough, but the jawari, it not increase the cough. Bajri and makai, it is not increasing the cough, but particular wheat, you see, it is increasing the cough. The rice is also increasing the cough. The dairy products is also increasing the cough. First of all, we should change particularly. Don't use this type of very bad ghee, you see. If this is totally deshi cow's ghee, then only use, otherwise don't use this. Some of the peoples are more than more peoples are suffering from the cholesterol also, having that type of cholesterol in their blood. Due to that corruption, what is that this type of disease? Cholesterol is also due to the cough. When the cough will increase, which cough you see, which is like the mucus form, undigested food, it creates the cough. Then it will store in the nerves and the veins and the arteries. So very first, we have to stop this type of wheat and rice, dairy products, curd and curd milk, other things, and some of the peoples, those who are using every day cheese and butter, cheese and paneer, if it will not that much digest, if it will not digest, then what will happen? It creates the cough maximum. If you are suffering from the cough and cold, please don't take any type of curd and curd milk and paneer and cheese, these things. So this is very important. If the cough will increase, the cough will store in the lungs, then the capacity of the lungs will also reduce. Some of the peoples or many of the peoples, they are the chain smokers. Those who are smoking, those who are taking alcohols and everything, another thing, they damage their lungs. after the damage of the lungs, the capacity to take the oxygen inside, it is very few of them. Who are coming in the contact with the corona? Some people, those who are suffering from the diabetes, some people who had taken the alcohol and chewable tobacco and other things, those who are smoking, whose lungs are very damaged, they are coming in contact with the corona immediately. The person, those who are suffering from the diabetes, they have no that type of resistance power, the physical resistance, and their immunity is very low. The person, those who are taking the alcohol and tobacco and cigarette, so their immunity is very low. So what will happen? When in this type of pandemic, where the corona is already spread in all over the world, everywhere in the atmosphere, the person, those who are taking this type of alcohol and chewable thing, and the cigarette and bidi and some tobacco and tobacco and what they are calling this gutka and any other things, so their lungs are already damaged. Just like the tar, you say, the person, those having such type of cigarette, the smoking habit, you say, so the such type of tar in this whole lungs inside, if you will take this cloth and it will clean up, then your white cloth becomes totally black due to the tar of the smoking level. So what will happen? It is very bad thing. Any person, if you want to increase your oxygen level, if you want to increase your lungs power and lungs capacity, but very first of all, you must avoid all this type habit. Don't take any alcohol. Don't take any type of cigarette and bidi and chewable things. Don't touch at all to the any tobacco or any item. Otherwise, there is no meaning of this. There will be no meaning of this. So first of all, we must learn about this thing. This is the anatomical medical science. Some person having no digestion capacity, no digestion power, you see, then what will happen? Your immune system will not develop. You can't increase your immunity. There will be no resistance power. Then your body is not that much capable to fight with the corona or any allergic system. So if you want to increase your immune level, immune system, you see, first of all, you have to stop these things. Now we are talking today's class about how to expand the lungs capacity. Lungs is the lung, in the size it is fixed. But internally, we must increase the capacity of lungs because of there is the flexibility. So what type of exercise we do, so we can consume the more oxygen, and due to that more oxygen, we can increase our immune system, we can increase our oxygen level, we can increase our immune system also, digestion system also, everything is good. Now, if you will understand this basic anatomy, what the lungs is, what is the capacity of these lungs, what the digestion system, what is the system of stomach, and how to clean the whole system. In another class, I will explain this digestion system, internal intestine system, and how to take the food and how to eat it, and then how to remove it. Everything should be. Now we are just thinking about the lungs about. Just I'm explaining with these diagrams, you may understand it easily. Now I'm showing this type of exercise, and after showing, I will give you advice to each and every person, those who are attending the class, they should do this type of exercise with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and take the notes about that. Then every day, if you will do it, then you can increase the capacity of lungs and you can increase the capacity of oxygen. Ready? First of all, we must clean the nose with the water in basin, or just remove all the whatever the curves inside and clean with your napkins both the nose, it should be clean first. Otherwise, don't do this. Because the pollution, you see, it is too much pollution. It is already set in your nose. If you will breathe inside and inhaling, then it will go inside. It should not like do this. Pranayam is a different thing, and lungs exercise is a different thing. First portion of today, we will understand what the lungs expander exercise. Then we will start the pranayam. Again, in the next session, next class, you see, we will start about the pranayam. What type of pranayam you can do, and due to that pranayam, you can increase your oxygen level. Ready? Is there any question? So this is for the medical knowledge only. You can understand, you can study in the anatomical books also, medical science, and you can understand it properly. Now, this, due to the nose, you see, how can we increase our... So see, these are the two lungs inside. This is the right side and this is the left side. Due to the ribs, you see, this lungs is up to here. The measurement from here, it may be 1 or 2. And this side, left and right, it may be only 1. And then the back side. So in just like this, one drum, you say it is. From back side and front side, it is just like the one drum. So we do some type of exercise. So we can, how to expand this? Number 1, first, take your both the hands in like this and go back. With inhaling, come again with exhaling, again with inhaling, again with exhaling, and you will feel how you will feel that while we are doing this type of exercise, we are just expanding capacity in width of the lungs, in left to right, right to left again. Ready? Are you ready, all of this? Just start with, see how I'm doing this. So both the hands in the 90-degree angle is 180 degree. Both the hands are like this. First, straight and tight. The spine cord should be straight and tight. And see that with inhaling, श्वास लेते लेते आपको दोनों हाथ को पीछे ले जाना है. It take up to 10 to 15 seconds. And with exhaling, take your both hands in front again. आपको यहाँ तक हाथ लाना है, दाढ़ी तक हाथ लाना है, और कोनी दोनों बिल्कुल रखिए. 180 डिग्री पर बरोबर लेवल आना चाहिए. रेडी? श्वास लेते लेते फैलाइए हाथ. छोड़ते छोड़ते वापिस आपको हाथ लाना है सामने. देखिए, घड़ी देखेंगे आप, 10 सेकंड, 15 सेकंड कितनी हो रही है. मैक्सिमम कोशिश करिए कि हाथ कितना पीछे जा रहा है, और पीछे जाने के तक आप हाथ की श्वास पूरी भर जानी चाहिए. और श्वास पूरी भर जाए, वहां आप देखिए 2 सेकंड, 5 सेकंड रुक सकते हैं आप. पहले के बाद दूसरी, दूसरे के बाद तीसरे में टाइम आपका बढ़ रहा है. अभी देखो, हाथ नीचे गिरा दिया आपने. करिए हाथ सीधे सामने, दाढ़ी तक टच करिए, और कोनी बिल्कुल लाइए. 180 डिग्री लेवल होना चाहिए. रेडी? श्वास लेते लेते मैक्सिमम पीछे ले जाइए. श्वास रोकिए, श्वास छोड़ते छोड़ते चलिए. ये 1 नंबर 1 हो गई पहली. अभी तक लोगों को सबको करना नहीं आया, और आप जो चेयर पर बैठे हैं वो तो बराबर लेवल नहीं बैठेगा. या तो खड़े होकर मैदान में आइए खुले में, तो पॉसिबल होगा. अब आपको खाली करना है या खाली मुझे करते हुए देखना है? व्हाट डू यू वांट फर्स्ट? साइमल्टेनियसली
करेंगे मैम, कराओ, हम करेंगे साथ, हम करेंगे, आपके साथ करेंगे.
सब
नहीं
मत
कर रहे
बोलिए,
हैं हमारे।
सब मत बोलिए। जिनकी ज्यादा बोलने की आदत है उनको मौन रखने के लिए शांति रखनी पड़ेगी। हमें फिर भी ना तो बोलते ही। हाँ हाँ, देखिए मैं भी खड़ा हो जाता हूँ यहाँ पर, ये भी पीछे ब्लैक बोर्ड है तो चांस नहीं मिल रहा है ना। और इसके लिए हमको थोड़ा सा प्रयत्न करना पड़ेगा, और ये प्रयत्न करके आप जब खड़े हो करके व्यवस्थित करेंगे, जगह भी स्पेशियस हो जाएगी, और बरोबर आप करेंगे तो जगह भी पूरी मिलनी चाहिए, दोनों काम होना चाहिए साथ में। एक काम कर, कैमरा काढ़ी ले ने कैमरा फेरवा हाथમાં રાખીને તો પૂરું દેખાશે, નહીં તો નહીં દેખાય।
एक मिनट
कैमरा ऊपर લઈને ફેરવો। બરોબર। हाँ जी, रेडी? आप इधर, एक इधर, आप इधर, दोनों करो, मैं करता हूँ, मेरे साथ भी करेंगे। बरोबर, आप भी दिखेंगे। हाँ, just spread your legs, take your hands like this in 180 degree, hands will up, start inhaling, and then spread your heads and take the 10 to 15 seconds. Just maximum goes backside. Hold your breath. Take the 5 seconds. Exhale and take your hands in front side. Again, second time, start. Inhaling. Maximum backside. Hold your breath inside for 5 seconds. Exhaling. Take your hands in the front side. Very good. Third time. Start with inhaling. Spread your both the hands. Take it to the back side. Maximum. Hold the breath. Then exhale. Okay, very good. Now this is first exercise. We have done 3 times. So now you can understand it, and then again you must try it. First of all, before starting, you must take your oxygen meter and check the oxygen, and then after doing some exercise, again you will check your exercise oxygen meter, then it will give you some different. What the difference is that you must learn. Ready? Now second. Both the legs, and now stay straight. Hands, thumbs up, just touch with this shoulder to both the shoulders. Only this. Now start the inhaling and take your hands up and go to the back side. Maximum. Hold and take the time for 5 seconds. Slowly, slowly now come down again, both the hands. Ready? Second time. Thumbs up position. Touch your hand, toe to the shoulder. Ready? So arm should be in the 90-degree vertically. Hold your breath for 5 seconds. Take down both the hands. Ready? Both the arms should come in 90-degree vertical. Hold your breath. Come down. So this one is the second exercise. So your expansion, this left and right, vertically. So this is both the side, the horizontally and vertically. You can expand your lungs. Okay, now third exercise. So in third exercise, again, we will expand our lungs in the width, you see, like this. अच्छी देखा कैमरा हाथ में ले ready you must take 10 seconds slowly, very slowly, both the hands. With inhaling, take the breathing inside. Touch your both the hands, just like in Namaskar Mudra. Straight tight your hands. Hold the breath for 5 seconds. Again, very slowly. Ready? Start. Hold your breath for 5 seconds. Hands should be straight and tight in 90-degree vertical. Slowly come down. Ready? Third time. Inhaling, श्वास लेते लेते दोनों हाथ ऊपर उठाइए, उल्टे हाथ. दोनों उल्टे हाथ मिलाइए नमस्कार मुद्रा में. श्वास को रोकिए 5 सेकंड के लिए. श्वास छोड़ते छोड़ते रिलैक्स. फर्स्ट के बाद सेकंड, सेकंड के बाद थर्ड में आपको थोड़ी हाथ ले जाने में तकलीफ हो रही है, किसी को पेन हो रहा है, कभी करते ही नहीं है, लाइफ में भी नहीं करते हैं, और फर्स्ट टाइम अचानक करना पड़ता है. यू मे गेट सम पेन, बट यू मस्ट डू इट. So we are trying to expand our lungs capacity inside. Then you will breathe, then you can hold. While just inhaling and exhaling and just holding the breath inside, how much time it takes, then you can increase your capacity. Now come to the fourth. Ready? Both the hands from the back side. Hands will be totally up and vertically, 90-degree. Hold your breath inside. Then with exhaling, come down and touch to the feet. Come upwards. Very slowly, within taking some 10 to 15 seconds. Come back side. Then the first round will finish. आ रहा है, समझ में आ रहा है? थोड़ा ध्यान से समझ के करिए. Ready? Start your both the hands. Just take it back side. Take the upwards with inhaling. श्वास लेते लेते हाथ ऊपर आ गए, श्वास पूरी भर गई. होल्ड करके रखिए only for 5 seconds. Start the exhaling and come down. Go down in front side. Touch your feet. Exhale, hold the breath. Come upwards with inhaling. श्वास लेते लेते ऊपर आना है. श्वास पूरी भर जानी चाहिए. रोकिए. Hold your breath inside for 5 seconds. हाथ पीछे लाते हुए एक बार और. रेडी, स्टार्ट. Hands up, totally 90 degree. Hold your breath for 5 seconds. Then start exhaling and come down. Very slowly within 10 seconds. Front bending and touch the feet. Come upward slowly. Hold for 5 seconds. These are the two positions of Surya Namaskar also. Those who are doing this Surya Namaskar, you can understand easily. So this is the fourth one. In first, second, third, and fourth exercise, slowly, gradually we are increasing our oxygen level and the breathing capacity. And just to fill up the whole lungs, and lungs will expand, you see. Okay? Ready? Fifth one. Take your hands. Just behind the head. And both the hands with the crossing fingers with inside. Take the back side of your head. Just push your head to the hand and hand to the head. Both sides. And breathe maximum inside, inhaling. Fill up both the lungs with your oxygen. Stay for 5 seconds and hold the breath inside for 5 seconds. Very slowly, spread your hands. Slowly आप नीचे आइए. Very good. Ready? Start and raise your hands both the side. backside to the head, pressure from the hands to the head and head to the hand. Hold your breath inside for 5 seconds. Slowly, gradually start to very good. Again, this fifth exercise, start. Back side of the head, pressurize to the head to the hand and from hand to the head. Hold your breath inside for 5 seconds. Raise your hands. Slowly, relax now. We have completed this 5 exercise and now you can relax. First, second, remember all the positions. First time, first exercise, second, third, fourth and fifth. So you will do this 5 exercise. Your lungs will expand and you can take the maximum oxygen to the lungs. Now one lungs and another, then the second lungs, left side, right side. Just like you have seen the bowling in the cricket. Take your left hand, left leg to the front and right to the back side and then start the right hand bowling. Rotating in the whole circle. With inhaling and exhaling, with inhaling and exhaling. Rotate clockwise round. With inhaling and exhaling. Stop. And then anti-clockwise. Just 10 rounds in front and 10 rounds in anti-clockwise. But just take concentration on in your inhaling and exhaling. Stop. Now from the left hand. So take your right leg in front side and left leg in back side. Okay, now start with the left hand. Clockwise, full round, inhaling, exhaling. After the 10th round, you have to start with the anti-clockwise. Relax. Again from the right hand, take your left leg to the front side and right in the back side. Take the position of bowling, right? Start as a clockwise with inhaling and exhaling. Stop. Start the clock anti-clockwise. Stop. Again from the left hand. So take your right hand by left to the front side and left leg in the back side. Start with the left hand. Bowling. Clockwise full round. Anti-clockwise. Stop. And now relax. Is it possible with both the hands? Clockwise with both the hands. You will feel that how much the body and the lungs requires the oxygen. Anti-clockwise. Relax. Do you feel any pain?
Yes.
Are you ready to start? Again, with both the hands.
Eighty-seven.
Clockwise, anti-clockwise. इसमें थोड़ी सावधानी ये रखनी है कि श्वास रुक न जाए, नहीं तो कई बार लोग श्वास रोक लेंगे और फिर करते रहेंगे, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए। श्वास रेगुलर कंटिन्यू रहनी चाहिए, ये बहुत जरूरी है। You should not hold the breath, so continually with moving the hands, you must take your concentration on the breathing. Ready? Another some exercise. Just slip down in the prone position and take your both the hands near to the shoulder, and while inhaling, raise up your whole body. While exhaling, come down. Again, So this is also the prone position of sleeping. When you are just sleeping on the level of the stomach, then the lungs requires the maximum oxygen. Now what do you feel after doing this all exercise? What do you feel?
Can breathe properly.
So when you will do it at your home, take your first oximeter and check your oxygen level. Then do all the exercise, and then you must take the oxygen meter again, oximeter, take the reading of that within 20 minutes or within 30 minutes.
88.
हाँ, आपका 88 के मतलब पहले कितना था और अब कितना कैसे हुआ?
बीच में 85, 86, 87 था बीच में।
नहीं, अभी आपने किया इसका मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कि करने के पहले 85 था या 82 था?
85, 86, हाँ 85।
चलो, अब आपने जितना किया जैसे किया और उसमें अगर आपका 2-4 भी इंक्रीज होता है, अब आप प्रॉपरली करेंगे, प्रॉपरली चेक करके फिर करेंगे, आप देखेंगे 5 to 10 का रेशियो है, इमीडिएट चेंजेस आता है. So there is no requirement to run away to the hospital. Don't depress yourself. If your oxygen level may decrease, you see, then don't depress yourself and don't go to the hospital. Immediate start this exercise, and then you can increase your oxygen level. No requirement of any other cylinder. So you can increase your level, and if you will do every day, then you can increase your oxygen level and you can maintain up to 97, 98, up to 100 also. But my advice is this: don't start the AC, no fan. AC is not giving the oxygen. In car, there should not be AC. In house and in office, there should not be AC. Then you will get the oxygen. No doubt, you are living in a luxurious life, so you have attached all the AC and everything at your home and office and everywhere. But it is very wrong. And don't use this freeze. Don't use this freeze. If you will use the freeze and freeze water and chill water and everything, then your oxygen level will not increase. You may affected by the coronavirus immediately. If you will do this exercise and everything, take the hot water and everything, again in the second class, I will just explain all the system, the food system, life system, how you can avoid this corona, and just for precautions, what type of precautions we should take, and then what type of medicines and remedies what should we take. Within 2 or 4 classes, I will explain so many things. Now just it is 1 hour is already passed. The discussion session, or if we want to ask some questions and doubts.
Saibji, what should be the normal pulse? Pulse rate.
97, 90, 97, 98, 100, it is normal and it requires. But
the pulse rate,
all the system. Huh?
I'm asking about the pulse rate. What should be the normal pulse rate?
Pulse rate, I'm saying that 97, 98, 99, 100, it is common. 97 is pulse rate is common for all. It should not go below the 95. If we are going below the 95, there will be problem.
સાહેબજી જમ્યા પછી ખાધા પછી કેટલા કલાક પછી કરાય?
3 કલાક પછી. બેટર કે એમ્પ્ટી સ્ટમક કરશો તો જ વધારે ફાયદો છે.
બરાબર.
હા, નહીતર બધી એક્સરસાઇઝ ખાધા પછી તરત કરવામાં આપણને ફાવે નહીં અને નુકસાન.
એ 3 કલાકનો ગેપ રાખવાનો આપણે.
हाँ
जयवीन जी
हाँ, मेरा 81, 82, कभी 84, 85 रहता है. ऑक्सीजन लिया तो बढ़ जाता है एकदम से, धीरे धीरे 20-25 मिनट में
हाँ,
बढ़
तो
जाता है.
आपका क्या है, आपकी अस्थमेटिक कंडीशन है, आपका ओवर कफ जो है वो भरा हुआ है. तो पहले आपको कफ कम करना पड़ेगा. कम करने के लिए वैसा आहार चेंज करना पड़ेगा, और फिर आपको मेडिकली जो आपको सपोर्ट मिल जाए तब जाकर के आपका जो है ये कम होगा. कफ कम नहीं होगा तो ऑक्सीजन लेवल नहीं बढ़ेगा. अगर कफ जमा है तो ऑक्सीजन लेवल बढ़ना मुश्किल है. दोनों बात है.
સાહેબ જી પલ્સ રેટ જનરલી 75 to 85 ની બેટલું પલ્સ રેટ જનરલી 75 to 85 ની વચ્ચે રહે છે.
नहीं नहीं, आपने हमने ऑक्सीजन ની વાત કરી કાકા.
નહીં પલ્સ રેટ
પલ્સ રેટ બરોબર છે.
75 to 85.
हाँ बरोबर છે, बरोबर છે.
ઓકે.
બોલો ચંદ્રેશભાઈ, બોલો.
સાહેબ આ બધી એક્સરસાઇઝ તમે બતાવીને એ સિરિયસમાં કરવી પડે કે વચ્ચે
હા.
આગળ પાછળ કોઈ કરે?
ના, આજે એક દિવસ કરવા બેસો એટલે અડધો પોણો કલાક થાય.
નહીં સાહેબ બધી એ તમે લોકો એકથી પાંચ
પછી ઓક્સિજન
એક બે ત્રણ ચાર ગમે તે રીતના બે ત્રણ ચાર કરો ચાલે
આપણે કરવી જ પડે, રોજ કરવી જ જોઈએ.
સાહેબ એમ નથી કહેતો આપને મારું કારણ સમજ ભૂલી ગયા પહેલી ત્રીજી ચાલુ કરી પછી પાછી પહેલી કરી તો ચાલે?
હા ચાલે ચાલે. એ ક્રમમાં કોઈ ફરક પડતો નથી. પહેલી, ત્રીજી, પાંચમી, છઠ્ઠી જે રીતે કરવી હોય એનો કોઈ વાંધો નથી, કરો.
સરસ
એક વખત નોટ્સ કરી લેજો, અને એલ્સાબેન તમને બધાને રેકોર્ડિંગ મોકલી આપે છે, એટલે યુટ્યુબ ઉપર તમે રેકોર્ડિંગ જો અને સાથે જોઈને સાથે करता जाओ, વધારે બેટર છે.
साहिब जी एक क्वेश्चन है कि जैसे ये हमें एक्सरसाइज करने में वगैरह में जब भी हाई क्लाइंबिंग या जो भी करते हैं तब सांस फूल जाती है, तो ये सब एक्सरसाइज करने से इट विल हेल्प, राइट?
देखिए स्टार्टिंग में तो ऐसा हो नहीं है.
हाँ.
Without any experience and without having any habit, first day you will feel this type, but
Right.
regularly if you will do regularly, casually, then it will improve.
ओके, थैंक यू.
हाँ जी, बोलिए. और किसी को पूछना है?
मेरा पल्स रेट 95 से 120, 125 तक जाता है.
ओहो, अब आपकी एज भी तो 70 कितनी 78 है ना?
73.
73 है. अब वो देखिए, पहली तो आपकी कंडीशन ही जो है वो बहुत मुश्किल है, और आपका एज के सामने आपका वेट भी तो ज्यादा है ना.
वेट
Weight आप-
83 है.
हाँ, तो वो
83.
वेट बहुत हैवी है. हाँ जी, वो वेट भी तो आप रिड्यूस करना चाहिए ना.
2.5 रिड्यूस किया अभी.
हाँ, बहुत मुश्किल है.
સાહેબ આ સવારના વહેલી કરવી પડે?
હા,
સવારના વહેલી કરવાની આ એક્સરસાઇઝ?
એટલે ખાધા પહેલા કરો તો વધારે બેનિફિટ છે. કરવી પણ ફાવે. ખ્યાલ આવ્યો? હા
અને સાહેબ જે કર્યા પછી કેટલા વખત પછી ખાવાનું?
હા, અડધો પોણો કલાક બસ.
અચ્છા
ખાવા થઈ ગયા, એક્સરસાઇઝ થઈ ગયા પછી અડધા પોણા કલાક પછી ખવાય, પણ ખાધા પછી અડધા પોણા કલાકમાં ન કરાય. ખાધા પછી 3-4 કલાક ટાઈમ હોય તો ડાયજેસ્ટ થઈ જાય.
બરાબર.
હા.
એટલે સવાર કરવું વધારે સારું, બેટર અર્લી
हाँ
મોર્નિંગ.
साहब जी ओम जैन का क्वेश्चन है. ओम जैन का क्वेश्चन है.
हाँ जी.
चार्ट में ओम जैन का क्वेश्चन है.
ओम का क्वेश्चन है कि प्रणाम साहिब जी, मुझे ड्राई कफ के कारण फीवर भी आ रहा है. ड्राई कफ क्या सॉल्यूशन है, क्या करें प्लीज? प्रणाम.
आप हल्दी, सिंधा नमक और फिटकरी एलियम, ये तीनों बनाकर गरम लीजिए, और मैं इसकी दवाइयाँ बताने वाला हूँ आपको नेक्स्ट क्लास के अंदर, वो भी बताऊंगा. एक्सरसाइज भी आ गई, फिर अब प्राणायाम करेंगे. ये तो हमने खाली लंग्स को एक्सपांड करना है, विड्थ एंड लेंथ के अंदर वो देखा है. अब उसके बाद आपको प्राणायाम से, फिर प्राणायाम से एक्सरसाइज करने के बाद ऑक्सीजन लेवल बढ़ाना है, और फिर आपको मेडिसिन, हर्बल मेडिसिन जो अलग अलग प्रकार की बनाए जस्ट फॉर प्रिकॉशंस. तो हम बिल्कुल जो है कफ बने नहीं वैसे, लेकिन आप लोग पहले डाइट चेंज करेंगे. जो लोग अभी पहले समझ जाए कि अगर आप मैदा की कोई आइटम लेते हो तो कफ जल्दी बढ़ेगा, ज्यादा बढ़ेगा. Don't use any type of wheat flour and wheat flour item. Wheat flour item, you see the bread is the basic thing. Biscuits are the basic thing. Don't touch at all. So those who are regularly taking the bread and biscuits and maida item, you see, their cough will increase. And the dairy items, कर्ड वगैरह जो है वो बढ़ाएगा. वो पहले हम मेडिकली हम थोड़ा समझने की कोशिश करेंगे और वो एक समझ में आ जाएगी तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, समझेंगे नहीं और फिर आप चेंज करेंगे तो. नहीं तो कई बार सुनते हैं और फिर चेंज करते नहीं है. साहब हमको तो चाय तो पीनी है, शक्कर तो चाहिए ही चाहिए, बिना शक्कर के तो नहीं चलता है, बिना रोटी के तो नहीं चलता है, किसी को पराठा चाहिए, किसी को क्या चाहिए, तो फिर वो प्रॉब्लम बढ़ेगा आपका. एक्सरसाइज खाली एक्सरसाइज कर लिया उससे नहीं होता है. You have to take all the precautions from all the sides. Totality. हाँ जी, और किसी को पूछना है?
जी, मेरी एज 42 है और मेरी पल्स रेट 11, 115, 120 तक चली जाती है और धड़कन तेज हो जाती है, ऐसा लगता है.
हाँ हाँ हाँ. तो ज्यादा कब जाती है? रेगुलर ज्यादा रहती है, ऐसा है?
नहीं, रेगुलर ही रहती है, 111, 115 ऐसी चलती रहती है और सांस ऐसे तेज आ जाती है.
हाँ, तो वो दोनों
42 ही है.
आपकी अस्थमेटिक कंडीशन है पहले से?
नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं है.
की अस्थमा आ रहा है आपके साथ में, या आपको सर्दी जुकाम खांसी ऐसा बना रहता है?
नहीं,
होता
नहीं ना,
वो फिर तो नहीं रहना चाहिए इतना ज्यादा. तो
और यहाँ से धड़कन ऐसे तेज हो जाती है और फिर पल्स रेट देखते तो 111, 120 तक आती है मेरी.
इतना ज्यादा ओवर तो नहीं होनी चाहिए, लेकिन अब आप बोल रहे हैं कोई कफ या अस्थमा कोई कंडीशन नहीं है फिर भी रह रही है, तो फिर तो आपको थोड़ा डाइट चेंज करिए, थोड़े दिन डाइट चेंज करिए, ये एक्सरसाइज करिए और फिर देखिए कितना लेवल आता है. नाउ द टाइम इज ओवर. बोलिए, और किसी को पूछना है?
ત્રિકણ વંદના સાહેબજી, મને एक्सरसाइज करते वक्त खूब ओडकार आवे छे.
हाँ, तो आपका मतलब मैंने ये अभी बताया था ना, इधर देखा था आपने, ये जो डाइजेशन सिस्टम है आपकी ये पूरी डिस्टर्ब है. ओवर गैस और इनडाइजेशन आपको ज्यादा है और इनडाइजेशन के कारण जो है आपको बहुत ज्यादा तकलीफ है. तो ये होना नहीं चाहिए. जनरली आप जितना हो सके खाली पेट करिए, खाने पीने के पहले करिए और फिर बाद में देखिए. और ये आपका थोड़ा सा अलग से आप पूछ करके डाइजेशन सिस्टम सुधार दो. इनडाइजेशन अगर ज्यादा है तो फिर वो प्रॉब्लम आपको पड़ेगी.
સાહેબજી આ સેશનનો વિડિયો મળી શકે ને આપણને?
હા, मैं આ લિંક હમણાં હું પરિવાર શેર કરી દઉં છું. It is here, it is on YouTube.
Now,
थैंक यू सो मच.
कल का थोड़ा कल की क्लास के बारे में और फिर इसके लिए कोई एक्स्ट्रा क्लासेस आप अलग से जोड़ दो.
हाँ साहब जी, आप जब भी बोले सेकंड क्लास कब लेनी है तो सबको बता देते हैं.
आप आपकी तरफ से एडजस्ट करिए. आई एम फ्री एंड अवेलेबल 24/7. मुझे डाउट नहीं, मेरा प्रश्न नहीं है. कल की क्लास जो हमारी चल रही है, परसों की चल रही है, वो है फिलोसॉफिकल क्लास, तो वो रहनी चाहिए. उसको डिस्टर्ब करिए. इसके लिए आप मंडे को अलग से कर लीजिए.
तो कल जो क्लास है वो मिथ्यात्व ग्रंथि भेद के बारे में है, जो सैटरडे संडे एवरी वीक चल रही है. तो इफ एनीवन वांट्स टू जॉइन प्लीज यही लिंक से 8 बजे कल रहती है ये लिंक, तो आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. ग्रंथि भेद एंड it is karma philosophy and granthi भेद on that. So please do join and we'll announce.
તમને લિંક તમે મોકલાવી શકશો? ફિલોસોફિકલ ક્લાસના લિંક મોકલાવી શકશો?
Yes, it is. I think you please join study group, तो आपको मिलती रहेगी. ये मैं चैट में भेज रही हूँ. You will get the join the study group so that आपको उसमें लिंक आ जाएगी.
But how to join the study group?
Yeah, I have sent in chat.
हाँ ओके
चैट में है और मैं आई विल पुट ये यूट्यूब के वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल दूंगी, तो प्लीज उस लिंक से आप ज्वाइन कर दीजिए।
थैंक यू सो मच।
या यू आर वेरी वेलकम। हाँ साहब जी।
नमो अरिहंताणं नमो सिद्धाणं नमो आयर्याणं नमो वज्रायाणं नमो लोहे सर्वसाहुणम् एषु पंच नमोकारो सर्वपापप्रणाशनो मंगलानं च सर्वेसिं परमं अवै मंगलम् मंगलं भगवान् वीरो मंगलं गौतम प्रभु मंगलं स्थूलिभद्राद्या
તો મને આપ્યું ને તારા ઇયરબડ્સ
दत्तारि मंगलम हरिहंता मंगलम सिद्धा मंगलम साहु मंगलम केवली पन्नतो धम्मो मंगलम दत्तारि लोकोत्तम हरिहंता लोकोत्तम सिद्धा लोकोत्तम साहु लोकोत्तम केवली पन्नतो धम्मो लोकोत्तम चत्तारि शरणं पवज्जामि अरिहन्ते शरणं पवज्जामि सिद्धे शरणं पवज्जामि साहु शरणं पवज्जामि केवली पन्नतं धम्मं शरणं पवज्जामि सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्यं सर्वकल्याणकारणं प्रधानं सर्वधर्माणां जैनं जयति धर्मला
त्रिकाल वंदन से
त्रिकाल
त्रिकाल वंदना साहेब जी महाराज जी मत्तडंदामी
धर्मला
त्रिकाल वंदना महाराज साहेब ज्ञान ने खूब खूब अनुमोदना।
थैंक यू ऑल।